Hey guys, I'm Igor from Noblex Tech, where we review and test the best electric vehicles on the market. And today we will finally going to review the Varla Eagle One Pro. We got this scooter last year, so we had some time to test it and ride it and see how it performs. So today we will finally share our experience. And if you think this scooter is nothing special, you're wrong. The point of this video, guys, is to show you if this scooter is still a strong player on the market. There are a couple of features about this scooter that are so good, you just can't ignore it. So watch this video till the end to find out what it's all about. And actually, there is one thing that makes me really mad about it. If you enjoy videos like this, smash the like and subscribe buttons. Now let's begin. And if you're looking to buy one of these, we have a promo code in the description below. Let's start with the most important things, the things that make this scooter move: the motors and the battery. It has 60-volt battery, 27 ampere hours. It's 1620 watt hours. So this battery is huge compared to other scooters in this price segment. Many scooters on the market, if you notice, for $2,000 they have 52-volt battery or they have 60-volt battery with 22, 23 ampere hours, and this one has 27, so you get a huge battery for this price. The motors are not huge. It's 1000 watts each with the peak power of 3600 watts, and it has 30 amp controllers, and despite the fact that it has pretty small motors, it still generates more power than 52-volt scooters. It has more torque and more speed. Talking about the range, its claimed range is 45 miles. Personally, we tested it. We got 39 miles using first and second gear, but that was a really slow run. In the fastest gear, you will get something from 25 to 40 miles of range, depending on the riding style and your body weight. I'm ready for the speed test. The acceleration is really fast. 30. 40. Okay guys, we didn't have a full battery. We had around 60% of battery left, and we did a quick speed run. The maximum speed test, we got 41 miles per hour, which is around 67 kilometers per hour, which is quite fast. So here's one feature that is really awesome about this scooter, and they say nothing about this on the product page. This scooter has some kind of steering damper in the steering column, meaning that the steering column doesn't wobble when you ride. On some other scooters you will see an aftermarket steering damper that is installed right here, so it gives an extra layer of safety while riding. On this scooter, I believe you don't need that. It's pre-installed. So while using this scooter, I feel very safe. I don't need an aftermarket steering damper. The only thing that is missing is that this damper is not adjustable, but by default the setting is optimal. It's in between. I mean, it doesn't give you any wobble. I mean, the rides are absolutely smooth on this scooter. Okay guys, so I want to show you the 10-inch tire. It's a road tire for a 10-inch scooter, and just check the difference in terms of size, in terms of width. It's huge compared to the 10-inch tire. So going through obstacles makes a huge difference with the 11-inch tires, and cornering while riding, turning left and right makes a hell of a difference. Without a shadow of a doubt, the 11-inch tires is a way to go if you are looking for more stability, more comfort. In addition to the size, what's even more important, you want tires to be tubeless, and we have tubeless tires on the Varla Eagle One Pro. The tires with tubes are prone to flats and things like that, so there is more mess with this. Here you will have no flats ever. Even though those are not off-road tires, this scooter feels very good on rough terrain. The original tires on the Varla Eagle One Pro are perfect for asphalt and any city rides, opposite to the off-road tires. So if you're not planning to go off-road and you don't want to mess with tire change, I definitely recommend the Varla Eagle One Pro. Okay guys, as I said before, despite having road tires, the Varla Eagle One Pro handles off-road like a champ. I had a really fun time riding around here, and it's super fast, super stable off-road. I think the tires make a huge difference. The 11-inch tires make a huge difference in terms of riding stability on those rough roads and even grass and things like that. So I do recommend that for off-roading. We have proper hydraulic zoom brakes on this scooter. Those are very sharp. I mean, forget about mechanical brakes. When you buy a scooter for $2,000, always get hydraulic brakes and make sure it's at least zoom or not brakes. So the brakes get 10 out of 10 on this scooter. I mean, the quality of the brakes. Here's one thing that I absolutely hate about this scooter. We have the brakes installed the opposite way. We have the front brake at the left and we have the rear brake at the right. So you see, this is the front brake and this is the rear brake. It's the same way like you have it on pretty much every e-bike. That's an easy fix. If you cannot do it by yourself, you can hire a professional. They will do it in like 30 minutes. It will cost you maybe $30–40, but we had to mention that. That's the first thing that I noticed about this scooter. Let's talk about its design. If you're looking to buy a big scooter, the like beefy scooter, this is definitely one for you. It has those 11-inch tires that give the scooter this masculine, brutal look. And I like those lines. There is not a single thing about this scooter that I don't like. So I believe you can't go wrong with the design of the Varla Eagle One Pro. I mean, this scooter will definitely grab some attention. We have reviewed so many scooters in the past, and believe me, the Varla Eagle One Pro is built like a tank. This solid structure, this beefy stem, those swing arms, everything is just so solid. And when you ride this scooter, there are no shaky parts. It just feels so smooth, so solid, and this is probably one of the best things that I love about the Varla Eagle One Pro. There are so many things to keep in mind when you buy an electric scooter, and one of those is the deck space. We have lots of deck space on the Varla Eagle One Pro. The deck is huge, as you can see. We have a proper footrest with a rubber grip on it, and the deck is also made of rubber and it's properly glued. On some scooters that we have tested, the deck rubber starts to come off, and I mean, here it's really properly glued. So this is a really good thing about the Varla Eagle One Pro. The deck is high quality and the deck space gives you lots of comfort. And considering all the things that I said about the Varla Eagle One Pro, we give 10 out of 10 to the riding comfort of this scooter. We have a proper headlight on the Varla Eagle One Pro. It's super bright and super sturdy. And let's go and see the tail light. It's also pretty bright, and I will hit the brakes now, and here's how it blinks. And unfortunately we don't have any turn lights. This is an obvious disadvantage of the Varla Eagle One Pro. Let me know in the comments below, guys, do you use turn lights on your electric scooter? Here we have a thumb throttle. Some people like it, some people don't. Personally, I find it very comfortable to use. We have zoom hydraulic brakes on both sides, and here is the main controller for the speed modes, your lights for switching on the scooter, so all the buttons are here. I believe this is the best placement for the display. Some scooters have displays on the right of the handlebars, and here we have it in the middle, and it could be a little bit brighter, but it's still readable. One really cool feature of the scooter is that you have this NFC card. In order to unlock your scooter, you have to tap the card and the scooter unlocks and you can ride it straight away. And here's another cool feature. If you don't want to carry your NFC card with you all the time, you can simply program your phone and unlock the scooter with a simple tap. We are very happy with the wire organization. Everything is nice and clean here. We have plug and play connectors on every wire that goes from your handlebars, and on those sharp edges we have rubber protectors. There is no complaints about the wire organization at all. We have 2 charging ports here. You can charge this scooter in just 7 hours with 2 chargers, and we have rubber caps on both of the charging ports that sit really well. We didn't have any problems with those. Here's another thing that you have to keep in mind. The fenders on the Varla Eagle One Pro are absolutely useless. They might look good, but here you have a completely empty spot, and they will not protect you in any way. The same applies to the front fender. That's all you have. So this scooter is not for wet conditions like at all. I said it before, the scooter is built like a tank. The same thing applies to the folding mechanism, the stem in general. Here's how you unfold it. You rotate this buckle, you remove this safety pin, and now you can fold it. Actually, the display hits the footrest. You can rotate the display just like this a little bit, so now it doesn't hit the footrest. So this is another thing that you have to keep in mind and be careful about. And another thing, it's really hard to carry the scooter. So usually you grab your scooter by the footrest, and here we have this awkward light and you cannot do it. Luckily, it's quite durable, and we have carried this scooter by the footrest without any problems, but it's really uncomfortable. I will demonstrate how to lift it and carry it. It's 90 pounds and it's not very easy. It's not too bad, but it's quite heavy anyway. And it's very easy to unfold it. It takes like 10 seconds. That's it. After testing this scooter for a while, I have to say that suspension is really good. The suspension travel is a little bit restricted, but it's still very good. It has really nice damping, and the suspension is adjustable. You can rotate this bezel. You will need a special tool for that, but you still have a lot of play here. You can make it softer, you can make it harder. So here's our conclusion, guys. The Varla Eagle One Pro is a great scooter. When it comes to riding comfort, it really stands out from the crowd. And also, it's hard to find such a large battery in this price range. And we also have to mention this NFC display. It makes life a lot easier. Smash the subscribe button if you don't want to miss our next videos. Ride safe and see you next time.